guys, how you doing? Hope you do guys having a good day as we're here. Same day, but another stream as MK Dons take on Crawley Town in the playoffs. And hopefully we'll be in for a treat, guys, but a long uh, game and a hard task. Sorry, just trying to adjust the screen. A hard task for MK Dons to overcome. But we're going to see if they can do it, or is it Crawley going to Wembley? So let me quickly share the radar on the screen, guys. Keep you guys better informed as the team's on the field. There we go. Sorted. And Stevie with us right off the bat. Thank you for making yourself available again, Stevie. Appreciated, mate. Top man. So, MK Dons with the uphill battle of trying to turn around a 3-0 deficit. But the question is, can they do it? So, MK Dons to get us up on the way. Horse Flyer, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan then. Horse Flyer. Strange name, mate, but welcome to the show. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a good weekend, mate. Horse saying there is no better than adversity. Every defeat, every heartbreak, every loss contains its own seed, its own lessons on how to improve your performance next time. Absolutely, yep, that's very true, mate. Well said. Well, thank you for that, Horsefly. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, and welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well, mate. And thank you for that. As we're off and underway, guys. Ball knocked forward, and straight away, the referee's given a foul here. So free kick to MK Dons on the far side of the field. So thank you very much for that, mate. As now MK Dons with the free kick on the far side of the field as they play it forward now, coming towards the edge of the box. Crawley trying to challenge as they take it to the byline. It's crossed in here by MK Dons as it comes out towards this near side and just goes out of play. And that will be a throw in on this near side to Crawley. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. If you're listening in on YouTube, please consider subscribing. If you're listening in on Kick, then please do follow. Would be a pleasure to have you part of the Fan Den community. Now, the ball with Crawley on this near side as they got a throw in deep inside their own half as the ball comes back in play, but it's thrown long up the field and just rolls straight out of play again for another throw in, this time for MK Dons on this near side, deep inside their own half of the field. Now, just waiting for this throw in as the ball to come back in play here. Now, MK Dons with the possession on this near side as Crawley come to press the ball. MK Dons just playing it back to the goalkeeper. Now they play it out wide to that far side as Crawley come to press the ball, but MK Dons just knocking it back to the goalkeeper as they play it forward now. But struggling to come out from their own half here as Crawley pressing well from the front. Now it's switched out to this near side as they play it forward, and Crawley have challenged here as they've won it back, racing into the box, and they've scored! Crawley with the early goal. Just nicked it off the defender, smashed it low and hard, and it's just gone underneath the goalkeeper into the far corner of the net. Well, that puts MK Dons right on the back foot now. If there weren't enough already, they needed to try and score the first goal to make a fight of it. But Crawley have come to spoil the plan for MK Dons as they want to get to Wembley. So poor playing out from the back there. Why they didn't just kick it long, I don't know. Really poor defending. Just played it to his teammate there that was under pressure, and he's been mugged on the edge of the box. And then all Crawley had to do was get it past the goalkeeper, and they've done it in style. As now the ball on that far side. Referee blows for the foul. So free kick to MK Dons, just on the edge of the centre circle, slightly out to that far side. As now they come forward into the centre, knocking it out towards this near side. As now they race towards the edge of the box. It's challenged by Crawley and it's knocked out of play. And that will be a corner to MK Dons on this near side. They really need to try and get an early goal here to give themselves hope. So corner on this near side for the Dons. Now the corner taken short, played towards the edge of the box as Crawley quickly come out to press the ball. MK Dons playing it out to this near side again as they try to cross it in there, but it's deflected behind, and that's going to be another corner on this near side. Now, again, the corner comes in. It's knocked away as MK Dons. Why did play it all the way back to the goalkeeper there? That is a foolish, poor ball as it's knocked forward by the goalkeeper. Now Crawley heading it back in the direction it came as it's knocked out wide to this near side. And MK Dons with the ball as they play it forward long, trying to get in behind the Crawley Town defence, but it bounces all the way back to the goalkeeper. And that relieves the pressure momentarily for Crawley. Now the ball kicked long down the field as both sets of players trying to win it on this near side. Crawley coming away with it as they race to the byline, and MK Dons press the ball as it's just run out of play there, and that's going to be a goal kick. So MK Dons now trying to play out from the back. Can't believe that bad defending though. So early on, that goal coming in 3 minutes. Ball played forward now as Crawley managed to win it on the edge of the box. They knock it out wide to that far side. MK Dons push out to press the ball, but Crawley just knocking it about confidently as they now play it forward on that far side. The Dons try to challenge for it, but Crawley just knock it back to the edge of their own box. Now playing it into the centre of the park as it's played out wide on this near side. As MK Dons make the challenge, Crawley managed to ride the challenge though as they play it into the centre, racing towards the edge of the box. MK Dons make the challenge, but it's not cleared as now it's chipped over the top, knocked towards goal, but it's gone wide, and that will be a goal kick to MK Dons. Yeah, just a poor ball. Now the ball knocked out wide on this near side as it just rolls out of play, and that'll be a throw into MK Dons midway inside their own half on this near side of the field. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could, and thank you very much if you have already. So, waiting for this ball to come back in play here as it's played back to the goalkeeper. Now, MK Dons trying to play out from the back as they knock the ball forward. Coming down the centre of the park as Crawley come to press the ball. MK Dons play it out wide on that far side as it's played on. But Crawley trying to challenge as it's just cut back there, and MK Dons play it back into the centre, just on the edge of their own box as they're pushed back in well into their own half. Now it's played out to this near side as they just managed to keep it in play, but Crawley quickly coming to press the ball as again it forces MK Dons to play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball kicked long down the middle. As Crawley head it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper plays it long down the field. It's it's a poor ball as it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. And now MK Dons playing it forward as they knock it long out wide to that far side. It's headed back towards the edge of the box by Crawley as they manage to keep the possession now, switching it out to this near side. As MK Dons come to press the ball, Crawley playing it forward up towards the halfway line. And now Crawley forced to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now it's played forward out wide on that far side. I say switch the play, coming forward up towards the halfway line as MK Dons tried to challenge for it, but Crawley still racing forward here as they play it towards the edge of the box. Tempted cross there, but it's blocked off as MK Dons try to keep the possession there, but as they chip it out to that far side, it's won back by Crawley. Now Crawley playing it into the box, but it just rolls through there and goes straight to the goalkeeper. So possession back with MK Dons. A little bit of moment of the relief for them. 9, just coming up towards 10 minutes gone, guys. 1-0 to Crawley on the night. 4-0 on aggregate. Not a good scoreline for the neutral. Ball knocked out of play on that far side as it's gone out for a throw-in. So throwing to Crawley on that far side, just in case inside the MK Dons half, pretty much right next to the halfway line. It's now the ball comes back in. It's played into the centre circle. Now it's knocked out wide on this near side as MK Dons pressing the ball from the front. And Crawley just played back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper kicks it long down the middle as it's headed back in the direction it came from. Crawley picking up the loose ball as now they come forward in the centre. It's won back by MK Dons as now they race forward down the middle, knocking it out towards this near side as they come forward into the Crawley half. Crawley coming to press the ball, but MK Dons managing to keep it there as they play it into the centre, but crunching challenge comes in there from Crawley and the ball is blasted down the field and I think he's injured himself there. Well, I don't know if he's injured himself through the tackle or if there was a bit of afters there. I don't know if he's took that. Oh, it seems to be holding the gentleman's region. So referee just having a word with a few players here. Oh, right. Yep. We're just seeing a replay of it there. So there was some afters. He's made the challenge and then, just stands on him with the left foot after the challenge is made. That's naughty. Yeah. If the referee had seen that, he would definitely be seeing red. That's really poor play, that. Now, ball played forward by MK Dons as they come towards the edge of the box on that far side, trying to work through the presses. Crawley challenged for it. They managed to win it back here as they knock it away up the field. It's won back by MK Dons, but it just rolled out of play on that far side for a throw-in as the referee pulls it back. And now MK Dons take the throw-in quickly as they play it into the centre. Trying to come forward down the middle here. As Crawley trying to challenge, but MK Dons managing to keep it. As now they play it out wide on this near side. Ball crossed in. It's headed away. It's again another coming together there. Clash of heads just outside the box. So stoppage here for this foul. Yeah, just seeing another replay of that. Yeah, he's just stood on him, stuck his studs right in his stomach. So yeah, Dean, it is the guilty party. MK's Don's player Dean. Just a little bit of afters, but it's not a good bit of afters either. As he's very lucky to still be on the pitch. If the ref had seen that, he'd have been off. Ball played long up the field. As now Crawley with the possession on the halfway line as MK Dons make the challenge, and another stoppage here for a poor challenge. Yeah, MK Dons need to show a bit more sportsmanship. Can't be doing stuff like that. Just showing a bit of frustration in their last few challenges, leaving the boot in, so to speak. So Crawley now with a free kick on this near side, pretty much bang on the halfway line, halfway between the touchline and the centre circle. Now the ball kicks forward as it's knocked out wide to that far side. And both sets of players trying to win it there as MK Dons managed to come away with it. Now knocking it up towards the edge of the centre circle as it's knocked out wide on that far side. Just managed to keep it in play there as Crawley come to challenge. Crawley won it here as now they come away with it, playing it into the centre, but quickly challenged by MK Dons as now MK Dons winning it back, knocking it forward. As Crawley come to challenge, but MK Dons managing to keep it. Now they play it out wide to that far side as they come forward into the Crawley half. Just cutting it back inside there. That's now they play the ball long down the middle, but it's intercepted by Crawley on the edge of the box. As now they play it out wide to this near side. Well, as it played back inside there, there's a little coming together, and the referees stopped it for the foul. Don't forget, guys, please do, if you could, hit that like button. Would be appreciated if you like us covering this game or your club. That's the best way to let us know. Helps us out in the future as we continue to build fandom to let us know what games you guys like us covering. So ball's knocked out of play on that far side. Pitch side with the parts. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. So throwing on the far side for MK Dons. Pitch side with the part saying, all right, everyone. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Quiet one. As it's, at the moment, a very one-sided game, mate. MK Dons 4-0 down on aggregate. Obviously, this is a second leg. But yeah, unfortunately, mate, quiet stream today. I think the weather is, everybody's out enjoying the weather. Plus, it's not a really attractive fixture when one team's 4-0 down. But welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well, pitch side. Hope you're enjoying the nice weather, mate. And pleasure to have you with us, pitch side, saying, how's it going? Not bad, mate. Not bad. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. And pitch side with the part saying, Crawley all the way for me today. Guys, MK Dons, one of the most hated teams in England. To be fair, I'm not. I haven't heard. Obviously, I'm not heard that they're one of the most hated. But I suppose I don't know. I suppose some fans would hate them, but I'm not a hater, mate. I'm a lover. So um, now ball played long down the field as it's headed on there, but it's gone straight back to the Crawley goalkeeper. But yep, Crawley well ahead at the moment, mate. They're leading 4-0 on aggregate, 1-0 on the night, 4-0 on aggregate. Stevie's saying hi, pitch side. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. And pitch side with a part saying, hi, Stevie, mate. Hope you are well. Awesome. Thank you, pitch side. Top man. Top man. Ball played long down the field. It's now MK Dons with the possession as they play it into the centre circle. It's not back in the direction it came from as Crawley managed to play it out wide to this near side. Now Crawley trying to come forward. I say work the ball down this near side, but it's intercepted by MK Dons as now they play it into the centre. Coming forward in the centre circle as Crawley quickly get bodies back behind the ball here. MK Dons trying to come forward as they play it down the middle. Trying to knock it on there, but it's won back by Crawley. That's, poor challenge. And the referee gives the foul on the far side. So thank you for that pitch side, top man. Stevie saying, yeah, doing good, thanks. What about you? Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Pitch side saying, good, Stevie. I'm enjoying the sun, mate. Absolutely. Why not? Why not, mate? A game like this, to be honest, I'm asking myself why I'm not doing the same thing. Now the ball chipped forward as Crawley now with the possession on this near side. Now it's played back into the centre as they knock the ball out to that far side. Crawley coming to press the ball, but MK Dons managing to keep it as they play it forward now towards the edge of the box. Looking to create an opportunity here as they play it out wide on this near side. Now coming into the box as they try to get the shot off, but it's blocked off by Crawley as the ball deflects away. But MK Dons managing to regain the possession as now they take a wild shot and that bounces back out as it ricochets off one of the Crawley defenders. MK Dons now with the possession as they play it out wide to that far side. So, yeah, good to hear, mate. Good to hear, pitch side. Stevie's saying, yeah, it's been really nice. Hope it lasts. Laugh out loud. Yep, that would be nice. Thank you for that, Stevie. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you like us covering your club or this fixture or this league. The best way to let us know is hitting that like button. It helps us know which games you guys like us covering, because we cover a lot of games here on Fanden across all the leagues. But obviously, we want to start trying to target the games you guys like us covering, or at least the teams you guys like us covering. So throwing on this near side for MK Dons, deep inside the Crawley half. I think we're going to get a long throw into the box here. So thank you for that, Stevie. Hope you're right, mate. Long throw now into the box. It's headed on as Crawley managed to come away with it as they knock it away. And MK Dons win it back further up the field as Crawley quickly race out to press the ball from the front. MK Dons working it out to that far side as the challenge comes in from Crawley and it's gone out of play. And that will be a throw-in on the far side to Crawley. Pitch side with the part saying, been painting all day, so lovely weather, nearly too warm, but I'm not complaining. Absolutely, yeah. What have you been painting, mate? And pitch side saying, I like the video, guys. Thank you very much, mate. You are a star. Great to know we got some positive fans around. Thank you for the support, mate. You are a star, top man. Crawley now with the possession as they play it out wide on that far side. It's knocked on. That's now Crawley coming forward, playing it into the centre. As they knock it up towards the edge of the box, it's intercepted by MK Dons as now they play it out wide on this near side. Trying to come forward here as they just cut it back. Now playing it back into the centre as Crawley press from the front. So, yeah, thank you, pitch side, top man. Pitch side saying my personal favourite is international fixtures, Gaz. Always has that feeling. Well, we're going to have obviously plenty of international football coming at us over the summer, mate. Hopefully some entertaining games as well. I think not next week, I think it's the week after. I think the under-17s start for international games, I think. Crawley now with the throwing on this near side as the ball comes back in play. It's played back to the goalkeeper. That's now Crawley tried to build from the back, knocking the ball forward as they kick it long down the field. And it goes all the way back to the MK Dons goalkeeper. Now the ball thrown out wide on that far side as Crawley come to press the ball, but MK Dons managing to keep the possession as they knock it forward up towards the halfway line. Crawley have managed to win it back here, though. As now they play it in towards the edge of the centre circle, but MK Dons trying to challenge for it there as Crawley just forced to cut it back and eventually pay it back all the way back to the edge of their own box. Pitch side saying, was painting timber that goes around my hot tub, mate. Right. Sounds good, mate. Sounds good. Yeah, the best thing for painting timber outside, do you know what it is? Although it's probably not a good idea near a hot tub. But do you know what it is, pitch side? What's the best thing to... Oh, MK Dons winning it back there as they get the shot off, but the goalkeeper just manages to intercept it. Bit of a mistake there by Crawley. The goalkeeper tried to play out from the back, kicked it forward, and MK Dons won it back wide. He just took a pot shot there, but the goalkeeper just managed to save his blushes. Now Crawley play it out wide to that far side as they try to come forward here, but MK Dons challenging for it, forces Crawley to play it back to the goalkeeper. Now he kicks it long down the centre of the field as it's won back by MK Dons on the edge of the centre circle. Now they play it forward as they now try to work the way towards the edge of the box. It's knocked out wide on this near side as Crawley quickly come to press the ball, but MK Dons playing it back into the centre. It's crossed in, headed away by Crawley. That's now MK Dons with a shot, and that's a fantastic save by the goalkeeper as he deflects it wide. And that was a beautiful shot from outside the box, on target, forcing the goalkeeper to work. So corner on the far side for MK Dons. But yeah, do you know, pitch side, what's the best thing to paint timber outside? What's one of the best things? I don't know if you know, but like I say, not good for near a hot tub. Now, MK Dons taking the corner shot as it's crossed in and the ball knocked away, but now the referee's blown for a foul in the box. Pitch side saying, U17's Euros is in Northern Ireland, Gaz. I'm buzzing. Come on, Northern Ireland. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Hope you enjoy it, mate. Hope you manage to get to a game. I've actually not had time to look up what's going on with the under 17s, to be fair, mate. Ball kicked long down the field as it's headed back in the direction it came from. MK Dons now with a possession on this near side. But yeah, absolutely. Come on, Northern Ireland. Stevie's saying, awesome pitch side. Absolutely. Well said, Stevie. Pitch side saying, I know, Stevie, mate. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Pitch side with a part saying, was looking at your most viewed videos there, Gaz. There is a lot of international content that did very well for you, mate. Hopefully the Euros will help the channel. Absolutely. Thank you for that, mate. Appreciate you having a look at some of the older content. Yeah. Yeah, we've had some good views on international games. We have some international games have been poor. More often than not, it's the games in the middle of a season that don't do as well. But yeah, in the summer we do get some really good views when it comes to international tournaments, mate. But thank you for that pitch side, top man. Appreciate you taking a look, mate. And as you say, hopefully we get some good views in the summer. So, yep, thank you for that, mate. Top man. Paris is with us. How you doing, Paris? Paris saying hi. Welcome to the show, Paris. Hope you're doing well, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to the show. Now, MK Dons playing the ball down the centre as Crawley make the challenge. That's going to be a free kick to Crawley. Now they play it out wide on this near side. Ball played long down the field, but it bounces all the way back to the MK Dons goalkeeper on the edge of his box. Now he quickly throws it out wide to that far side. Crawley coming to press the ball, but MK Dons just play it back into the centre. Stevie's saying, hi, Paris. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Top stuff, Stevie. Thank you, mate. Ball knocked down that far side as MK Dons managing to keep the possession, just cutting it back to the halfway line. Now the ball played forward as it's, the referee's blown for a foul here. So free kick to MK Dons just on the edge of the centre circle as they now knock it out wide on this near side. Paris saying Burnley relegated. I know, mate. I know. I'm actually quite surprised, Paris, to be fair, mate. I thought they'd have a better season this season, but they've been really disappointing. They were so strong last season in the Championship, obviously. But I suppose it just shows the manager's still. Oh, Crawley coming forward now as he comes towards the edge of the box. And Crawley have scored a 5th goal from the edge of the box. MK Dons. Capitulation here. Paris saying, so yeah, I thought they'd play better, mate. I thought they'd do better. I thought, obviously, they did well in the Championship last season, didn't they, mate? So I thought they would do really well and have a good fight in them this season in the Premier League, but it wasn't to be, and they get relegated. But I think they'll bounce back. Obviously, why do I keep forgetting his name? It really annoys me when I'm so bad with names. It's on the tip of my tongue as well, and I just can't think of it. So annoying. As soon as I see it, Vincent Company, that's it. Why has his name just not come to me when I need it? Ball played down that far side by MK Dons, but the referee's blown for the offside. So, yeah, obviously Vincent Company, very experienced ex-player, but he's not experienced as a manager. He's still got a lot to learn, and I think he's learned. I think he's found that out the hard way this season, obviously, with a difficult season that Burnley have had. But hopefully it's given him good experience. Hopefully he's learned a lot from this season to help him become a better manager in the future. We have to give these young managers a bit of breathing space sometimes, guys. That's why they should manage clubs with lower expectations so that they can learn and improve as a manager. Because obviously Vincent Company, nothing special at the moment as a manager. He's only had 2 years at the job. But you never know. In years to come, in 10 years, he could be a top manager. You know, he's got to learn first. He's got to make some mistakes to learn. That's my opinion anyway. Pitch side, he's saying, forgot the name of the paint I used today, guys, but Ron Seal is quite good, I've heard, but a bit expensive. Yeah, very expensive, mate. But there's actually something old that you can use that's very cheap. Very, very cheap, but it's no good for painting that near a jacuzzi or a pond or anything like that. But if it's just painting fences, one thing that's good is old engine oil. It's amazing, mate. Absolutely amazing. Protect your fence for years because it's oil. It's not a water-based paint. That's a lot of the problem with these paints that you buy for fences outside. A lot of them are water-based paints. So after a year, you have to repaint it. you paint it in old engine oil, you won't have to touch it for 2 or 3 years before you have to repaint it again. And even then, it'll still be pretty well protected. So, yeah, if you are painting any fences, mate, try old engine oil. It depends, obviously, as well. The colour will come out black, but it works a treat, mate. It's magic and it's cheap. So, yeah. Pitchside saying, hello, Paris. Awesome. Thank you, Pitchside. Top stuff. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes. So, MK Dons now pressing the ball from the front as Crawley play it out wide on this near side. Looks like this game is done and dusted already. Done it, guys. Thank you for that, Pitchside. Pitchside with a part saying, yeah, thought Company would have got around 16th, 17th, rather disappointing for Burnley fans. Absolutely, I agree, mate. Yeah, but like I said, I think we've got to cut him some slack, haven't we? You know, he's only been in the job 2 years. Obviously, this is his second full season in charge of Burnley, so we've got to cut him a bit of slack. He had a good first season. This season, very disappointing, obviously. But like I say, he's not got much experience. He's got next to no experience as a manager. So he's got to learn. And the best way to learn, in my opinion, is making mistakes. And if he makes those mistakes early in his career, it can help him. It can help him learn and become a better manager in the future, I think. So, yeah, I've got high hopes for Vincent Kompany. I hope he's going to be a good manager in the future. But like I say, we don't need to add the pressure onto him now while he's a young, up-and-coming manager. Hopefully, we'll learn from it. And hopefully, we'll be see him blossom and bloom in the future and become potentially, hopefully, one day, a good top-level manager. But only time will tell. But like I say, I think fans obviously Burnley fans will. I think Burnley fans will be quite understanding that he's still young and got stuff to learn, and plus the fact that obviously Burnley, when they come up, they invest in the team, yes, but they do it on a budget, don't they? But yeah, I agree, Pitchside. But as I say, hopefully he goes back down to the Championship with Burnley and gets back to winning ways. Because like I say, I've got high hopes for Vincent Kompany to be a good manager in the future. Paris saying Paris. Okay, mate. Pitchside is saying interesting, guys. Never thought about engine oil. Yes, old engine oil though. It's got to be old engine oil because the problem is when it's been through an engine, obviously it does the job, but that thins it out. So when you paint the wood, because it's been thinned out by the engine, obviously heated up, cooled down, heated up, cooled down. Every engine needs an oil change at some point. That thins it out. So when you paint the fence panels with it, or whatever it is you're painting a fence, it soaks it up amazingly. And because it's oil, it protects it really well. So, like, I mean, I've not done all my fence. I've done some of it. Obviously, I don't want it all in black, but some of the fence in my garden that I'm not bothered about seeing, I painted it in engine oil, and that was a year ago, and it still looks like it did when I first painted it. That's how good it is, and that's a year after. It still looks good. Whereas all the other fence panels that I painted in water-based paint, they all need repainting again. So it's just a tip, mate. It's not to paint everything though. Don't, like I say, if you're going to paint near a jacuzzi or a pond or something, you don't want to use engine oil because obviously if it gets in the water, it will leave an oily residue. But if it's just for fence paint, like fence panels or an old fence or something, it's perfect, mate. Absolutely perfect because it lasts for ages. And obviously, you can also give it a fresh coat a year or two later, and it'll give it that on it, and it'll soak it up again. And then it's just giving the wood, protecting it because the water can't get into oil. That's the point. So yeah, it's magic stuff, mate. Well, you'll probably try it one day, and then you'll find out just how good it is. And like I say, it's a good cheap option as well. But obviously, you have to like the color black because it makes all your panels black. So yeah. But yeah, just a bit of a tip there for you, mate. Paris is saying, who replaced Burnley and Sheffield and Luton in the Premier League next season? Well, we're still to find out exactly. Obviously, Leicester coming up and Ipswich coming up. We're still to wait to find out who wins the playoffs to see who's the third team coming up. But at the moment, it's Ipswich and Leicester. The third team still to be played, to be decided. But the playoffs for the championship are tomorrow, aren't they? The first leg of the playoffs tomorrow. Now, Crawley playing the ball out wide to this near side as MK Dons intercept it. Crawley playing it back into the centre circle as now they knock it out wide on that far side. Now Crawley just cutting it back there. Pitch side saying, yep, Company is a respectable guy and he deserves time. Absolutely, yep. Well said, pitch side. He was a great player, wasn't he? He was a great player, and as we saw, he was a great team leader as a captain as well. So if he can take some of that into management, then hopefully we're going to see him develop into being a good manager in the future. But yep, well said, pitch side. Spot on, mate. Spot on. Respect to you for that, mate, because not a lot of fans take that into account. And if we want these managers to become good, I think we need to show a bit of patience. Another manager I'd love to see get back into it. I'd love to see him get back into it, but I don't think he's got. I think he still wants to be a manager, but it's got to be the right club. But obviously, he's doing well with the punditry at the minute. But I'd love to see Roy Keane back as a manager. Maybe he's not the right man for these young players these days, because obviously he's an old school guy. He's a very much an old school guy. He's got obviously old school beliefs in how he approaches football. But I think Roy Keane with the right club, I think he could really be a great manager. But like I say, he's a very what some people might call is a hot-headed character, isn't he? But I love that about him. I love that about him. But unfortunately, clubs don't want that kind of manager, do they? That's why we've seen other managers only have limited success in their managerial career, because if they're outspoken and they've got a voice and they've got a fiery personality like Roy Keane has, then owners and boards of clubs don't want to deal with a manager like that, do they? They don't want somebody that's going to actually tell them, no, you're wrong. They want a yes guy. That's why Gareth Southgate's been the manager of England so long, because he's a yes man. Yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full, sir. You imagine Roy Keane as the England manager. He wouldn't be yes, sir, no, sir. He'd be like, we need him. And if you don't get him, then I'm walking. But yeah, well said, pitch side 10. Ipswich, Leicester are definitely going up, Paris, mate. Yep, they are, mate. You well said. Pitch side, thank you for that, mate. Pitch side also saying, Poch is starting to settle in at Chelsea, mate. I hate all these fellow Chelsea fans saying sack him. He isn't good enough. They said the same about Lampard and Potter. It's embarrassing them talking. Well said. Absolutely. Totally agree with that, pitch side, mate. I agree, mate. Unfortunately, massive respect to you for that, mate. But I agree. Unfortunately, the problem with a club like Chelsea is there's an element of the fans, a percentage of the fans that are just glory hunters, mate. They're just glory hunters. They don't want to give a manager time because they've been spoiled with other managers that have come in and done well. They expect every manager to just come in, click their fingers, and it all just works. And it doesn't work like that. And massive respect to you, mate, young fan. But you clearly see that sometimes it needs a bit of time. It needs a bit of time and a bit of support towards the manager. But yep, I agree. I hope Pochettino manages to silence all the critics next season. I hope he does well for Chelsea and manages to silence all the critics, because it'll never make these glory hunters change their mind. Well, it will never make them obviously admit that they're in the wrong. But yep, I hope he does well next season, mate. I agree. Well said, pitch side with the parts, top man. Well said, mate. Now, Crawley with the possession as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks it long down the field as it bounces all the way back to the MK Dons goalkeeper. Pitch side saying, I don't believe Todd Burley is a great owner, but Pochettino is a good manager. Took Tottenham to their best season in a while as well. Yep, Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. He got them to a Champions League final for the first time in their history. So yeah, well said, mate. Now MK Dons on the edge of the box, taking it to the byline. It's crossed in, but it's a poor cross as it bounces out towards that far side and goes out of play. And that's going to be a throw in on the far side of the field. But yep, I totally agree, mate, about that with Pochettino. Um, I'm not saying he's the greatest manager that ever lived or anything like that, but he is a decent manager. And I think, given time and support, I think if he actually got support, I think he could actually get a team to do really well. Now the ball knocked back in the direction it came from by as Crawley now kick it long down the field, and MK Dons goalkeeper just comes out to intercept that on that far side of the field. Paris is saying Burnley Vincent Company, Belgium expert and former Man City captain, Vincent Company is the new manager of Burnley. Well, he's not new, mate. He's been there for 2 years now. But you're absolutely right. He's very knowledgeable, obviously, about Manchester City, obviously, and obviously Belgian football. But as I say, he's a young manager, so we've got to give him time. But yeah, thank you for that, Paris. Um, he is a new young manager, so yeah, I think he's going to be a good manager one day if he's given time. If he doesn't have the pressure piled on him. But yeah, thank you for that, Paris. Nice one, mate. Pitch side is saying exactly some things with exact same thing with Ange, Pochettino, and Ten Hag, in my opinion. Do you know what? I think Ang- I think Angus Anger I can never pronounce his second name, Pochettino. I think he's still got time to prove himself in the Premier League. But Ten Hag, I'm not saying he's a bad manager, but he certainly is. I don't believe he's the right manager for Man United, mate. I'm not saying he's a bad manager, but I definitely don't think he's the right manager. Oh, MK Dons pull one back here. Ball crossed in from this near side as they managed to tap it into the back of the net. MK Dons pulling one back just before the break. MK Dons 1, Crawley 2. But still 5-1 on aggregate. But that might give MK Dons some belief going into the second half. But yeah, thank you for that pitch. As I say, not saying that I'm not saying that Ten Hag is a bad manager. Like I said, it's just I don't think he's the right manager for United, mate. I really don't. It's got to be a certain kind of manager that goes into Man United because they're a difficult club to manage, mate. You need, I think, but the only managers that are going to have success at Man United is managers with a strong personality, um, because it's just a difficult club to manage. It really is. Pitch side is saying, Gaz, I remind you saying a good while ago you were looking to do face-to-face chats with football fans, fan den supporters. I'm up for it. Now, Gaz, I think if you are still looking to do it. Yeah, well, yeah, I do still, yeah, I still want to get fans on the channel. That's part of what Fan Den's about. Um, but yeah, it'd be great to get you on, mate. Although, um, obviously, I don't want to ask your age, mate. But obviously, if you are under 16, I would recommend that you make sure it's okay with your parents, because I don't want to have you on the channel and then your parents come going nuts at me. Oh, Crawley now as they chip the goalkeeper, but it's knocked away out to that far side, and now Crawley with the possession. Oh, they know this. Nearly scored another goal. But yeah, Pitchside, I'd love to have you on, mate. Absolutely. It'd be fantastic to have you on and talk some football, mate. But yeah, as I say, if you are under 16, it would be helpful. to get permission off your parents to make sure they're okay with you coming on the channel to talk football. But yep, that would be amazing, mate. Be fantastic to have you on. We talk some football and obviously give your channel a shout out as well. But like I say, if you could, mate, it would be best to just make sure your parents are okay with that. But if they are, happy days, yeah. We'll definitely have you on, mate, and have a good chat about football. That sounds good to me, mate. Thank you for that. Pitch side, top man. Geordie, how you doing, mate? Geordie saying, away the lads. How you doing, Geordie? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well, Geordie. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you're having a good weekend so far and enjoying the weather, mate. Welcome to the show. And Geordie saying, come on, Crawley. A lot of you guys liking Crawley. Quite surprised how comes everybody's rooting for Crawley. I've got to be honest, I'm not mega familiar with the rivalries of these two clubs, to be fair. So I'm not... my club, Bolton, haven't played MK Dons a lot over the years, to be fair, so I don't really know a lot about them. But obviously I've heard that there is fans that don't like them. But I think that's with every club, isn't it? There's fans that don't like particular clubs. MK Dons have won a free kick on that far side. If you're just joining us, guys, MK Dons just recently pulled a goal back, but they still face a mammoth uphill battle as they're 2-1 down on the night, 5-1 down on aggregate. Paris is saying the club has reappointed former boss Chris Wilder, who was also sacked by the Blades 2 years ago. His first game in charge comes against Liverpool. Sheffield United have sacked manager Paul. Which club's reappointed Chris Wilder? Sorry, Paris, you've thrown me off there, mate. Which club are you talking about that's appointed Chris Wilder? I've not heard that. So now Crawley kicking the ball long. We've had the full added on time. There was 5 minutes added on time. It's played. Geordie saying, what a dominant performance from them. Yes, they're doing well at the moment. But MK Dons are trying to get themselves back in it as now they race towards the edge of the box. Getting the shot off, but it's blocked off by Crawley as the ball deflects out to this near side. But you're right, Geordie. They're doing well, but they've got to make sure they keep their composure as MK Dons trying to get themselves back into it. Geordie saying, looking forward for Bolton vs Oxford. Yeah, it should be hopefully a good game and hopefully a comfortable win for the Wanderers. I hope so, mate. Fingers crossed. But yep, thank you for that, Geordie. Top stuff, mate. And Pitchside saying, hi, Geordie, lad. Awesome. Thank you, Pitchside. Top man. What a classy guy. Pitchside with the parts. Classy today. With the positive vibes. Geordie saying, Pitchside with the Potters. Howdy, away. Awesome. Thank you, Geordie. You guys, absolutely class. Top stuff, guys. Pitchside saying, Gaz, who Bolton playing in League One playoff final? Oxford, mate. Oxford. They got Oxford. So playing Oxford in the final, mate. Paris saying Sheffield. Right. Yeah, I don't. That's what. Yeah, you thought I'm confused. I thought for a moment, and you were telling me that Sheffield have sacked him again. But yeah, I don't understand why Sheffield reappointed him. To be fair, I really don't, because he's not done nothing this season to show that he deserved being reappointed, has he? But strange decisions are made sometimes by football clubs, owners. Thank you, Paris. My apologies, mate. Yeah, you just threw me off with the way you worded it. I thought you meant he'd already been sacked. Pitchside is saying, yes, mate. He has been at Sheffield United a while. Yeah, I thought he had. Yeah, I thought he was implying they'd sacked him again. I thought that's what he was getting at. But yeah, it's the way he worded the comment, so it threw me off a bit. But thank you for that pitch side. So, half time, guys. And looks looks like an uphill battle for MK Dons. I don't know if they can come get themselves back in this game. They managed to nick a goal back just before the half-time break. But I just don't know if they've got enough to get themselves back in the game. But let's have a quick look how the game has gone in numbers. So here we go, guys. Just bear with me a second. So let's get rid of that. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. Really appreciate it, guys. So here we go. Let's have a look at the half-time match stats and see how that game has gone in numbers. So here we go, guys. So total shots, 7 for MK Dons, 4 for Crawley. Shots on target, 3 for MK Dons, 3 for Crawley. Possession, 57% for MK Dons, 43% for Crawley. Passes, 241 for MK Dons, 197 for Crawley. Pass accuracy, 83% for MK Dons, 80% for Crawley. Fouls, 8 against MK Dons, 5 against Crawley. Yellow cards, none for MK Dons, 1 for Crawley. Red cards, none. Offsides, 2 for MK Dons, 1 for Crawley. And corners, 3 for MK Dons, none for Crawley. So there you go, guys. Looks very much an uphill battle now. And they're very much looking like an impossible task for MK Dons to get themselves back in this. But you never know. Stranger things have happened in football. But I think they'll make some history if they manage to come back from this. Um, Paris is saying Luton Town Football Club is delighted to announce the appointment of Rob Edward as its new first team manager on a minimum 3.5 year contract. Pitchside is saying, I'm desperate, desperately waiting for some ports down transfer news, Gaz, hoping we get Luke McCulloch and Shay McAteer, McCarter from Glentorn. Ah, right. Are they forward players, mate? Are they forward players? But yeah, I'm sure we'll start hearing the transfer news soon enough, mate. Hopefully, you get some good news. And you're right. You're right. The club should definitely be looking to get the transfer business nice and early. But obviously, I don't think the transfer window's opened yet, has it? So maybe they're busy behind the scenes, mate, working hard to try and get things in place so that as soon as that transfer window opens, they can get straight on with it and get the business done. Hopefully, fingers crossed, mate. Pitchside saying if MK Dons didn't embarrass themselves in the first leg, they would have still been in this. I expect a small crowd at the ground. Well, it's not a full house, that's for sure. There's one side of the stand empty. All the fans seem to be packed into the far side of the stadium. So I don't know if the club has decided to do that. But yeah, they did give a poor performance in the first leg. Um, yeah, I think they'll be kicking themselves, to be fair, mate. I think they'll be really frustrated with themselves because they've given themselves an uphill task, haven't they, mate? Pitchside saying Northern Ireland's transfer window opened last Saturday, I think, mate. it's a bit different in Northern Ireland, think Gaz. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I didn't know that, mate. Well, top man. Thank you for helping me learn something new there, mate. Top man. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that the Northern Ireland. I genuinely thought it just opened at the same time. But yeah, it makes sense if the season's over. Although there is still some games going in Northern Ireland, and there's still one or two playoffs been going on. But yeah, fair enough. The season's over in Northern Ireland. They can open it whenever they want. But I don't know. I just always thought that they open the transfer window at the same time. But yeah, great footy knowledge. As I've said, always been honest. I've still got a lot to learn about Northern Irish football. But hopefully keep building fun. Then I'm picking up bits and bobs off you, mate. Hopefully I'll learn more about it as time goes on. But yeah, thank you for that pitch side, top man. Good bit of info there. Pitch side saying, been about 20 transfers so far throughout the league. I'm sure Portsdown will get at least two players. Crusaders have brought a new number 10 in. I'm pretty sure 2 days ago. Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you guys have just got promoted. Yeah, mate. So you're definitely going to need to bring in a couple of players to strengthen the squad, aren't you? Hopefully the club gets some good business done. But yeah, definitely. I would, to be honest, you guys being newly promoted, I would expect a bit more than two players, maybe like four players. Obviously, got to bring some strength in to strengthen the team if you guys are going to have a chance to compete next season. Obviously, going up a division. So I would expect about four transfers, to be fair, mate. Obviously, I'm no expert about Northern Irish football, but I just know how it works getting promoted in any country. If you're getting promoted to a higher league where it's going to be tougher games, then obviously you need to try and invest in slightly better players to give you a fighting chance to compete. And yeah, hopefully we hear some transfer news soon, mate, for pitch side for the pots down. So I can't see MK Dons getting back in this, guys. We've seen one glimpse of fight back towards the end of that second half, but will it be enough for them to try and pull another goal back? I think if they get a second early on in the second half, then it might be give them the encouragement and maybe make Crawley a little bit nervous. But we'll have to wait and see. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you like us covering your club or this league or this game. The best way to let us know is hitting that like button, guys, as it does help. And with more likes we get, it helps us let us know which games you guys like us covering here on Fanden, because we do cover a lot of games across the leagues. And we hope to cover more possibly in the future. So, but obviously, we also want to try and target the games you guys like us covering. Pitch side is saying a bit random here, guys, but I think Swansea and Cardiff play six in English. In England is wrong. Playing England is wrong. Sure, they have the two dominant Welsh sides, but you should be playing in your own country. That's my opinion. No, that's fair enough. Um, I think, yeah, that's fair enough. But I do know, I think part of the reason why Swansea and Cardiff play in English football is because they actually established themselves as football clubs before the Welsh League was even created. That's as I understand it. That's how they ended up playing in English football. Um, so yeah, but you're right. You're right. Obviously, the Welsh League would be able to generate more income if it had those claims. But it's not just Cardiff and Swansea, is it? Is it? It's also Wrexham because they're a Welsh club as well. But yep, that's a fair point. I respect your opinion, mate. Um, my biggest issue with having Cardiff and Swansea in it is I'm not bothered about them being in it particularly, but my problem is that if they're in it, why can't other clubs like some of the Scottish clubs get in it, or even Northern Irish clubs get in the Premier League? But yeah, interesting there, mate. Pitchside saying Shane Lavery has been released from Blackpool, and he may return to Linfield, but I would highly doubt it. Um, so he managed Linfield before, did he? Well, that doesn't surprise me that he struggled at Blackpool, though, mate. I think a lot of managers have struggled at Blackpool. Pitchside saying, "Yeah, never knew that, Gaz. Interesting. No worries, mate. Thank you. Good to let you know something. You helping me learn plenty, mate. That's what. There's just so much to learn in football, mate. There's so much info every season. So much to learn. So much history. It's impossible to know everything. So that's one of the things I love about uh, bringing fans together, top fans like you, mate, to build fandom and create a positive community. We can all help each other learn more footy knowledge as we continue to build the fandom project. But yep, you've helped me learn loads, mate, that I didn't know about Northern Irish football. So I'm glad to help you learn a little bit of something about Welsh football that you might not have known. So thank you for that, mate. Top man. Right, guys, I'm going to be underway in a moment for the second half. I'm going to quickly go to the call of nature before the second half starts, and I will come back. Although I'm not sure I'm going to stay around for the full second half, I might just leave it running on the radar if it looks like it's game done and dusted. But pitch side saying just brought a retro Potsdown shirt, mate. The Ports 2003 5 home jersey in my size. Great find on classic football shirts. Absolutely, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, definitely a good find, mate. Definitely. And sounds like a good buy. Yeah, I got the limited, as obviously it's not a classic shirt, but I've got the limited edition Bolton shirt. You probably see me wearing it here on the channel. Uh, Actually got that off my mum and dad as a present for my birthday, but I'm buzzing to have it because it's not got all the advertising on it. But yeah, it's a limited edition shirt to celebrate the club's 125th anniversary. Sorry, not 125 years, 150 in it. Sorry. 100, is it 150? Oh, I've got confused now. I'd have to check it. I'm too tired. It's been a long day. My brain's frazzled through a long day today. Right, Willie Wright coming on here, and it's Joe. Sorry, Willie Wright coming off, and it's Joel Menda coming on here for Crawley. Pitchside saying, cool guy, loving a limited edition shirt. Absolutely, yep. Well said, mate. Well said. And what I like about it is it's not got all the branding, all the sponsorship stuff on it. It's just got the club badge on it. So I really like shirts like that. Um, I'm not a billboard, so I don't want to be walking around like an advertising billboard, advertising rubbish companies that sponsor the shirt. But obviously, I do wear shirts like that. But if it comes to favourite shirts, it's always shirts with the less advertising. Although I do like the Bolton shirts with the Reebok on it because obviously the club's got a long association with Reebok. So, and I think it always so. I don't know if you guys agree. I don't know if you agree pitch side, but I always like shirts, football shirts that have got a sports sponsor on. So like Adidas or Reebok or Nike or something like that, rather than some of these shirts what we see with stupid sponsorship. I mean, Bolton had a stupid sponsorship a while back of Home and Bargain, and I was never going to buy that shirt. I was like, no, I'm not buying that. I'm not walking around with a shirt on that's advertising Home and Bargain. You know what I mean? It's just like, come on, what brain dead idiot agreed to that sponsorship? But yeah, I always like shirts with the sponsorship, with sports sponsorship, rather than just high street shops and stuff like that. But that's my personal preference. Pitchside saying, yeah, same here. Hate all these stadiums with sponsorship plastered everywhere. Really like the Nottingham Forest ground because not too many not too much spam. Absolutely, yep, I agree, mate. Well said. Yep, I agree. Stadiums as well. Yep, stadiums as well. Didn't think of that. I was just thinking about the shirt, but yep, stadiums as well. Because just look at how ridiculous Newcastle's ground looked with all that sponsorship from Mike Ashley. He went overboard with that. It was everywhere, and it just spoilt the stadium, didn't it? Because let's be honest, St James's Park is St James's Park. It'll always be St James's Park, won't it? So yeah, it's when he renamed the stadium, that what was it, the DW Stadium or something like that, I think he called it. It was something stupid like that. He named it after his sports brand, didn't it? And I get that it's a sports brand, but you can't rename a stadium like St James's Park. It's had that name for years. So yeah, I agree, mate. It was it's stupid, but it's all about the money, unfortunately, these days, mate. Crawley now coming forward, playing the ball into the box, and it's a tap in for Crawley. Well, that pretty much seals the win for them. 47 and a half minutes gone. MK Dons 1, Crawley 3, and that makes it 6-1 on aggregate. Pitchside saying, yeah, I seen that home bargain one. That is just embarrassing. I would take Lidl like I would take Liddy like to be fair. Yeah, there was no way I was buying that shirt, mate. It was horrible. I can't believe the club agreed to it. What fools they were to agree to it. But as soon as I saw it come out, I was like, I am not buying that. No way am I buying that. I'm not walking around advertising home and bargain. Not at all. Not a chance. Pitchside saying, I can understand Luton having them, but it looks a mess. Let's be honest. Absolutely. Yeah, I totally agree, mate. Totally agree. Pitchside saying stadiums should not be named after sponsors. I agree. Well, why can't they, like, I don't know, why can't they name it St James's, like for example with Newcastle? Why can't they call it like St James's Park sponsored by something? You know, keep the name, but just then say it's sponsored by whatever company. That would sound better because then you're not disrespecting the traditions of the club. But yeah, I agree, pitchside. Thank you for that, mate. Sean's with us. How you doing, Sean? Welcome to the show, mate. 18 SWFC 67 is Sean saying, good evening, all. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well, Sean. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you're having a good weekend, Sean. And thank you for coming, getting involved, mate. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Jamie is also with us. Jamie saying, hey, up, guys, I never know you was doing this game, pal. Sorry, I'm late, mate. No worries, Jamie. No worries, mate. No no problem. I did actually mention it towards the end of the stream before, but maybe you didn't hear me, mate. But no problem, Jamie. I appreciate you guys coming, getting involved whenever you can, mate. But thank you for that, Jamie. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. Hope you're having a good, enjoyable, sunny Saturday. Stupid thing. Pressing the wrong button there. So thank you for that, Jamie. Welcome to the show, mate. Sean is saying, I'm great, Gaz. Thank you. Good to hear, mate. Awesome. Good to hear. Thank you for that, Sean. Why's that gone all funny all of a sudden? Jamie's saying, how's everyone doing? Yeah, I'm not too bad. Just a bit frustrated with this game. I thought MK Dons would make a bit more of a fight of it than they have, but they're now losing 6-1 on aggregate. 6-1 on aggregate. So I might as well not bothered wasting my time with this one, as it's pretty much game done and dusted for Crawley. But other than that, Jamie, apart from the game disappointing me, I'm doing okay, mate. Thank you for asking, top man. And SWFC 67 saying, and yourself? I'm good, thank you, mate. Thank you for asking, Sean. And also, Jamie, you guys, awesome. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm doing good. Just a bit tired, obviously. Been a long day after a late night last night. But other than that, I'm doing good. Thank you, guys. Hope, as I say, hope you guys doing good. And thank you very much for asking, Sean, top man. And same to you as well, Jamie. Top stuff, guys. Jamie saying, I missed at the end, mate. My food was done. All right, no worries, Jamie. No worries, mate. Yeah, well, easy done. I know that's you guys don't always hear me, mate. But yeah, no problem, Jamie. If you guys are busy sometimes, I understand that. But yeah, best thing to do, Jamie, is turn the notifications off. Sorry, turn the notifications on, and then it should notify you pretty quickly then in the future when I do games, and then you won't miss any games that you want to come and get involved in, mate. But a pleasure having you with us whenever you can come and get involved, Jamie. Thank you for that, mate. Top man. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be helpful and very much appreciated. As it's been a quiet stream, understandably, with the good weather and the disappointing scoreline. Not been really a contest, has it? Been all Crawley. But yeah, thank you, Jamie. Sean is saying it's been very nice weather today. I know it's been awesome. I've only managed to get out and enjoy an hour of it, unfortunately. But I'm hoping to get out and enjoy more of it tomorrow, definitely, because I've got plenty to do outside. But yeah, well said, mate. Well said, Sean. Jamie's saying, Megan, homemade chicken kebabs with chips. Oh, that sounds good. Daniel Harvey with a yellow card. But yeah, that sounds good, mate. That sounds good. Well, I'm going to stick with you guys for another 10 minutes or so, but I think then I'm just going to leave it running on the radar and go and get some food. So I'm not eating stupidly late. No point me sitting here all night when this game's pretty much done and dusted. I can't believe MK Dons. They've been so poor in this fixture. All that work you put into getting in the playoffs, and then you don't turn up when it really matters when you get there. Strange from MK Dons. Crawley with the possession at the moment. Jamie's saying, Sean, tomorrow be nice. Yeah, hopefully the weather stays nice for tomorrow, mate. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I hope so, because I might actually get to enjoy a little bit of it. Spending that much time like doing the building the channel, I haven't had much time to get. Well, I got an hour out there before, but that was it. And Jamie saying, guys, get some food, lad, because MK Dons are off at home. Yeah, like I said, mate, I'm just gonna stay with you guys for another 10 minutes, and then I'll leave the stream running with the radar on and go and get some food. As you guys know, I'm normally stay right through the stream, but this game is done, so there's no point me eating late again tonight when I can go and get some food a bit earlier with the game pretty much done and dusted. If you're just joining us, guys, it's MK Dons 1, Crawley 3, and it's 6-1 on aggregate. Uh, 55 minutes gone. Disappointing evening for MK Dons. They're making a double substitution here. Payne and Warren coming off, and it's Williams coming on. And who does the other play? Gone off so hard. Really annoys me how it comes up quick and goes off faster than I can read it. Now the ball on that far side as Crawley with the possession. Game's died as a contest, though, really, here. MK Dons have won it back here as they play it forward. But thank you, Jamie. Yeah, as I say, mate, just going to stay with you guys a little bit longer and then probably jump off and go and get some food early. But I'll leave the stream running so you guys can talk amongst yourselves if you want to. Now, Crawley with the possession played out wide. Thank you, Jamie. Sean is saying, Jamie, it sure will be very hot. Well, hopefully, mate, make the most of it, guys. It'll be gone before we know it. We'll be back to rain again. But yeah, hopefully. You're right, Sean. Thank you for that, mate. Paris is saying it's going to rain tomorrow. Well, let's hope not. Depends, I suppose. We'll have to see. Pitchside saying, sorry, I had to leave there, Gaz. Going to have to go. Now had a good time chatting. Hopefully, we can chat for face to face on the channel soon. See you soon, Gaz, mate. Thank you very much, Pitchside. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Hopefully, we can sort that out. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for keeping me company in that first half of the game, as it was very quiet, mate. But thank you, Pitchside with the parts. You are an absolute gentleman, and thank you for the positive vibes as well, mate. Being positive with everybody that dropped in earlier on. Appreciated. Take care, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Hope you have a good rest of the weekend, mate. And yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully sorting that out with you. And then you can come on the channel. We can talk some football and obviously hopefully give your channel a bit of a mention as well. So, yeah, thank you for that, mate. Hopefully hear from you soon. And take care. Stay safe and well, mate. Bye for now. Top man, pitch side. Jamie is saying, is it Paris? I haven't actually looked, Jamie. I haven't actually looked at the weather, to be fair, mate. Jamie's saying, hi, pitch side. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. I'm not sure if he's seen your message, mate, because he had been with us for most of that first half, but obviously he might have had to jump off. He's only a young lad, mate, so he might have been told to get off the internet by his parents. Ball crossed in there by MK Dons. It's deflected behind, and so they've got a corner on the far side of the field. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could, and thank you very much if you have already. Appreciate it, guys. Corner shake taken shot by MK Dons. It's crossed into the box and it's knocked wide, and that will be a goal kick. Jamie's saying, I don't need the rain tomorrow if it happens because I can't finish the work off. Well, hopefully it doesn't, Jamie. Hopefully it stays nice, mate. It'd be nice to have some good sunny weather for another day because I'd like to try and get out and enjoy some of it. I will be streaming tomorrow, hopefully, but might only do one game tomorrow so I can actually get out and enjoy a little bit of this weather before it's gone. But yeah, stay positive, Jamie. We're thinking positive thoughts, mate, and hopefully the sunshine comes and sticks around for a bit longer. Jamie's saying it can rain on Monday and then he can have a day off. I like your style, Jamie. I like your style, mate. Okay, Don's kicking the ball long up the field. He's headed back in the direction it came from as Crawley now knocking it out wide to that far side. and say come towards the edge of the box, but MK Dons come across to press the ball. Eventually forced to play it all the way back to the halfway line. And now they knock it out wide to this near side. MK Dons trying to challenge, but Crawley have managed to keep it here. MK Dons winning it back as they play it in towards the edge of this centre circle. Challenge comes in now from Crawley, and the referee's going to give the foul. So free kick to MK Dons on the edge of the centre circle. Yellow card as well there for Williams. Jamie saying best way, Gaz. Absolutely, mate. Yep, absolutely. And you guys laughing at that, Des. Sean's laughing at that. Top stuff, guys. Unfortunately, I don't get a day off if it's raining. Still got to try and do what I can. But yeah, you're definitely not safe for you with your job, Jamie, with it's raining, mate. Actually got asked about a job to do with scaffolding. Was it yesterday or the day? But I think it was Thursday. One of my pals asking me, he's got a garage and MLT guys like that. Do you fancy a bit of work, Gaz? I was like, well, yeah, I need the work, you know that. And then he's like, you can paint them girders up there. And I'm like, what? Well, I'm not great with heights. And he wants me to paint the bloody girders right in. And do you want to see how tall his building is? It's huge. Like, what do you want to? I said, what do you want paint up there for? I don't like the idea of that balancing on scaffolding, especially with him driving cars around me as well, because it's an MOT station, so he's not going to stop doing the MOTs. You can imagine it, can't you? Me stood on the top and then he hits the scaffolding and be like, timber! Well, another foul here, and the referee's given another yellow card. Jamie saying, Sean, laughing. Thank you, Jamie. SWFC 67 saying, I don't mind the heights. Yeah, I don't mind some heights in certain situations, but I'm not, when I say I'm being honest, when I say I'm not great with heights, it depends on what circumstances. Like I can go to the top of a building and stand there. I'm not that bad. I can go to the top of like Blackpool Tower or something. That doesn't bother me. But it's kind of like when I get on a roof, I'm not great with it. It makes me a bit nervous, and I fell through a roof when I was a kid as well, so I don't think that helps. So, yeah, that might be why I've got a bit of a phobia about standing on roofs because I fell off one when I was a kid. You know how it is when you're a kid, you think you're invincible, you climb over everything, and I did, and ended up regretting it because I fell off. And ever since then, I've not been too clever with roofs. So maybe it's not so much a fear of heights. Maybe it's more a fear of standing on slate roofs or something like that. I don't know. Thank you for that, Sean. Jamie saying, be fine, Gaz. It's not big pal. Yeah, but I'm just envisaging him bumping into the scaffolding with me standing at the top of it because he's got, like I say, he's not going to stop doing MRTs. And you can imagine me balancing at the top when he hits it with a bloody camper van or something. Jamie saying, Sean, I work on heights, pal. You do, mate? Jamie does roofing. And Sean saying, good, Jamie. Awesome. Thank you. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Sean. Another substitution here. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. Crawley have got a throw in on that far side. Sorry, I'm not commentating loads on the game, guys, but that's because the game's pretty much done. 6-1 down now. MK Dons, no way back here. But obviously the radar on the screen keeping you guys informed of what's going on. And the game does pick up, but I don't think it will. And we'll give you guys more commentary where thingy MK Don's now playing it into the box, taking it to the byline, trying to get the cross in there, but it's blocked off by Crawley, and that's a corner. Oh, he's giving it a penalty. Is he Oh, he's giving it penalty here. So penalty for MK Dons. I don't know whether to call this a lifeline, but I don't think it will be. Jamie's saying, when I was 14, I did jump out of an aeroplane. Someone with me, but I loved it though. Awesome. Well, you're a braver man than me, Jamie. I'm not sure I could do that. I've thought about that a few times. One of my mates did it a few years back, and he said it was one hell of an adrenaline rush. But yeah, I'm not sure if I had the choice. But he did it for charity. He did it to raise money. So fair play to him. But yeah, he did say he's not even bothered about heights, but he did say it was a bit twitchy bum times getting out of the plane. So MK Dons take the penalty and the goalkeeper makes the save as it's knocked away out to that far side. Poor penalty for MK Dons. That was a lifeline for them to give them a little bit of a glimmer of hope, but they fumbled it as the goalkeeper made a good save. Now they come forward on that far side as MK Don's coming forward again. Shot from distance, but it's gone well over the top of the crossbar. Chip Butty time. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Chip Butty. Hope you're doing well, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're having a good weekend, mate. Welcome to the show, Chip Butty. Welcome, mate. David's saying, evening, guys, mate, and all the fandoms. How you doing, Dave? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well, Dave. Pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to the show. And thank you for that, Dave. Top stuff, mate. Dave saying, evening, guys, mate, and all the fandoms. Thank you, Dave. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. And Jamie saying, guys, I did a charity for my granddad before he passed away. Oh, well, massive respect to you for that, Jamie. Respect to you for that, mate. That's one way to pay homage to him. And did you? I mean, you did it with your granddad. I, I imagine you did. Ball crossed into the box here by Crawley, but it's intercepted by the goalkeeper at that far post. Now MK Don's trying to play out from the back, but it's intercepted by Crawley as they win it back again. Thank you for that, Jamie. And Jamie saying, hello, Dave. Welcome back, pal. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. So Crawley have got a corner here. Yeah, corner. Yep, corner for Crawley on this near side. Corner comes in. It's knocked away by the goalkeeper as Crawley regain the possession just outside the box. As they knock it back up the field. MK Don's pressing the ball, but eventually Crawley play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Jamie saying, I did. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry, I'm missing. Why has it jumped there? Dave saying, hello, JW. I'm good, pal. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Top man. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Thank you for that, Dave. Jamie saying, I did it with my granddad, same time for a charity. Well, awesome. That's massive respect to you for that, mate. Respect to you for that. Now Crawley playing the ball forward as it's knocked out wide on that far side. That's MK Don's coming to press the ball, but Crawley managing to keep it comfortably on that far side. Jamie saying, Dave, yeah, I'm all right. Thanks, pal. Awesome. Good to hear, Jamie. Thank you for that, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Crawley just knocking it about on that far side. If you're just joining us, we're on 70 minutes gone, guys. And it's MK Dons 1, Crawley 3 on the night. Crawley winning 6-1 on aggregate. If you like us covering your club or this fixture or this league, guys, then please do hit that like button as we continue to grow Fandom. Want to learn which games you guys want us to be covering, and like count help us see that you guys like us covering certain teams or certain fixtures. So obviously we can try and target those games that you guys want us to cover in the future. I'm not saying we're always going to get it right, but we obviously want to try and cover games that you guys want us to be covering as much as possible. Another poor challenge on the far side of the field for the Dons. So the referee has given the foul. So free kick, another free kick. Sorry, another free kick on the far side of the field for Crawley. Jamie saying, I think we got about £99 or something, nothing much, but I loved it though. I do it again. Doesn't matter how much you raised, mate. What matters is you were thoughtful enough to make that effort to raise some money for a charity or a good cause, mate. That's what matters. Doesn't matter how much, but yeah, massive respect to you for that, mate. It's not about how much you raise. It's about the goodness in your heart to do it. That's what matters, mate. Jamie's saying 10 lovely people in this world. Well, thank you very much to everybody that has hit that like button. 10 people. Thank you very much, guys. You guys are really appreciated as we continue to build fandom. We're still an up and coming channel, so obviously we don't get the high likes that a lot of other YouTubers get, but we're still up and coming as we continue to try and grow the Fandom project. But big thank you to everybody that has hit that like button. I think on a disappointing game and fixture like this, where it's been disappointing, very one-sided, I think like 10 likes is a decent number. So big thank you to everybody that has hit that like button. You guys are absolutely awesome, and thank you for the positive support, guys. Thank you. If you're new to the channel, you might be not seeing me at my best today because I'm very tired. It's been a long day, and this is the third game I've done today here on Fandom. And let's be honest, there's no point me ranting on about the commentary when this game is pretty much won. And Crawley with another shot there from distance. Goalkeeper manages to knock it away. But thank you for letting us know, Jamie. You're a star. And big thank you to everybody that has hit that like button. Thank you very much, guys. Absolutely top class. Very much appreciated. And as Jamie said, 10 lovely people, and Jamie's one of them. Jamie saying, big game tomorrow. Arsenal v Man United tomorrow. I think it's only going one way. Yeah, that's a big game for Arsenal, but I think it's the bigger game is in the championship with the playoffs tomorrow. The championship playoffs both being played tomorrow, mate. Well, yeah, I'm sure a lot of fans will be watching that game, mate. Now, Crawley with the possession on the edge of the centre circle as they just cut it back there. Now it's played out towards that far side as they just keep possession here. Deep inside their own half. And Jamie's saying, oh, yeah, Leeds play tomorrow. I forgot. Yep, you're right, mate. All four of them play tomorrow. All four of the playoff teams playing tomorrow. in the championship. Let me just remind myself of the fixtures. I can't bloody remember now, but I'm running on autopilot tonight, guys. I'm absolutely shattered. Been a long day today. It's that game last night that messed me up. A late finish with that one, going to extra time, and then I still had to edit all the thumbnails, so I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. But yeah, let me have a look what the fixtures is. So yeah, 2 games tomorrow. We got, obviously, as Jamie said, Man United v Arsenal. Also Hibs v Aberdeen tomorrow in the Scottish Premiership. But yeah, the 2 games to look out for tomorrow in the English Championship, and it's the playoff semi-finals. Norwich v Leeds kicking off at dinner time. That's the first leg, and then West Brom v Southampton kicking off at 2:15 tomorrow afternoon. So, yeah, plenty of football, and obviously all the ladies' games as normal tomorrow as well. Crawley now, playing it out wide to that far side. Ah, Jamie's saying, Gaz, end this live, mate. It's one way, pal. I can understand, mate, if you want to drop off. Well, thank you very much, Jamie. Yeah, I'm going to nip off in a second. But I'm going to leave the stream running. Um, I'll come back though before the full time whistle. But yeah, when I start a game, mate, I try to always. I don't want to get into the bad habit of stopping games halfway through. That's why I always try to make myself say committed to the full time whistle. I don't want to start getting in any bad habits of just when it's easy to do it when I'm having tired days, been long days at work. If I start getting in the habit of cutting games short, then it might start creeping into my thinking, and I don't want that. I want to stay committed for you guys, making the best effort I can to build a top channel for good fans like you guys. So I do my best to show you guys respect and try and see it through to the end, even if it's a dead, boring game like this one. But thank you for the consideration, Jamie. I am going to nip and go and get a fresh drink in a minute, though. I'll leave the stream running, but I will be back in a few moments. But thank you, Jamie. Top man, thank you for the understanding, mate. Dave is saying, I think the playoffs should be 2 games, 1 each, and then final, because after 46 games plus other cup games plays, don't need another 3 games at the end of the season. Do you know what, Dave? I have no problem with the 2 legs. My problem with the playoffs is it shouldn't be 4 teams. I think you guys have probably heard me say this before. I think the playoffs should be whoever finishes 3rd and 4th, and that's it. There should be no playoff for 5th and 6th. I don't agree with that. I don't think that's fair. You could have a team that finishes 3rd and a team that finishes 6th, and there could be 10 points difference between the 2 teams, sometimes more. So the team that finishes 3rd, finishes 3rd, could be 10 points above the team that finishes 6th. That's 3 wins and a draw more than the opposition. So why then the team that finishes 6th? So why should the team that finishes 6th, that's not been good enough to try and compete for an automatic playoff, automatic promotion spot, why should they be given a second chance to try and qualify by playing a playoff position? So it's an interesting thought, Dave. I understand your thinking, mate, and well said. You are right with the respect to the well-being of the players. I totally agree with you there. But yeah, as far as the 2-legged tie is concerned, I understand why it is. Oh, Crawley have smashed another one into the back of the net here. This is turning into a rout for MK Dons. But yeah, well said, Dave, with regards to the well-being of the players. I agree, mate. I agree with that part. I agree. But I think the 2 legs has to be played to make it fair, mate. I think it needs to be fair. I think you couldn't have it. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't be fair for one team to have home advantage and one team not to have home advantage. So the only way that could work is in a neutral stadium. But yeah, I take your point, Dave. Great point, mate. Thank you for that. Jamie's saying, everyone don't mind, mate. Have food and chill, then have a good night's sleep. Thank you, Jamie. Nice one, mate. Dave is saying, I agree with you, JW. If you need to go, Gaz, you go refresh and pop back. Thank you very much, Dave. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate the understanding. Jamie saying, I understand, Gaz, mate. Go get some food. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate the positive support. And Dave is saying, I agree 100% with just the two teams, third and fourth place. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, I think it's just fairer. I just don't like the fact that a team can finish 6th, 10 or 15 points less than the team that finishes third, and yet they still get a chance to get promoted. It just seems unfair. So, yeah, but thank you for that, Dave, top man. And Jamie is saying, Dave, it's true, mate. Gaz works so hard on this channel. Everyone is with him, pal. Well, thank you very much, Jamie. That's very kind of you to say. I know you guys are regular fan denners are right behind me and support the channel. I really appreciate it. It's been difficult, guys. Sometimes it's difficult coming on the channel after a long day at work and the long hours with it. But you guys, with the positive vibes and the togetherness you guys show here on Fanden, encourages me to keep putting in the hard work because I want it to be a success for top fans like you guys. Hopefully we can find more top fans like you guys and make a real special fan channel that's got one of the most special fan communities on YouTube. That's what I hope it will turn into one day. I think it's already starting to show budding signs, so to speak, of that. But yeah, thank you very much, Jamie. Top man. Dave is saying they should play playoffs at one of the top Premier League grounds like Old Trafford or Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough, mate. Or what about Bournemouth? Sorry, a bit of a joke there, guys. I've nothing against Bournemouth, but I'm just meaning their stadium's tiny, innit? You imagine it. If you said to League Two, say, you're playing at Bournemouth, and they'd be like, that's not a Premier League ground, wouldn't they? They'd be like, I want to play at a top stadium. That's not a Premier League ground. But yeah, that's a great suggestion, Dave. Great suggestion, to be fair, mate. Paris saying 4 beef and 6 and 7 playoffs in the Leeds 2. Hey, I've just thought you guys want to see something. I don't know if you guys have heard about my lovely ladies' cakes. Have you guys heard me mention Shire Bites? Who wants a sneak peek at a Shire Bite? You guys want to see a Shire Bite? Let me know. I've mentioned them a few times here on the channel before, and they became quite a talking point at one point. And you guys were talking about it quite a lot. But yeah, maybe you guys could be the first to see a Shire Bite. Paris is saying 4 beef and 6 and 7 are playoffs in Leeds. Sorry, Paris, I'm not following you there, mate. 4 beef and 6 and 7 are playoffs in Leeds 2. Paris, thank you for the comment, mate. But your comments are proving really it's like trying to encrypt a code, mate, the way you write it. It's really difficult to understand the point you're trying to make sometimes, mate. So my apologies. Dave saying absolutely, JW. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. And Dave saying, oh, Luton gas. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one, Dave. Yep. Luton are Bournemouth, yeah. Or Burnley as well. I don't think fans would be too impressed. I don't think fans would be too impressed with a visit to Burnley either, would they? But yeah, that's a good one, that, Dave. Top stuff. Jamie's saying, Dave, yeah, Millwall or Lane ground. Good idea. Or laying ground. Thank you for that, Jamie. Dave is saying, yes, I'll take a peek, Gaz. Uh, Thank you very much, Dave. Yeah, I'll go on. I'll show you guys what one is. Jamie saying, come on, Gaz. I want to see it. See, I've got tempted your appetite. 18 SWFC 67 saying all three teams what went up are coming back down, guys, from the Premier League. Is it all three? Yep, Burnley, yep. Sheffield, and who's the other one? Who's the other one now? Burnley, Sheffield. I've forgotten the other team now. Oh yeah, Luton. Yep, you're absolutely right, mate. Well said. Had to think about that. Sorry, guys. Been a long day. My brain's not functioning. It's been a long day. MK Dons have got a corner on that far side. Davey's saying hello, Sean. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Top man. And Sean returning that same consideration, saying, Dave, hi, Dave. Bro, how are you? Oh, you guys are absolutely amazing. Absolutely top class. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate the positive vibes. Dave saying, I'm good. Thanks, Sean. Mate, what about you? Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Top stuff, mate. And Paris saying, sorry. No need to apologise. Don't take it the wrong way, Paris. I'm not having a go or anything. Don't take my words the wrong way, mate. I'm just saying some of your comments are a bit difficult to understand the point that you're trying to make. Obviously, I want to involve you guys in the show, mate. So obviously, I want to understand what you're trying to say. So yeah, don't take it as a criticism, mate. I'm not having a go or nothing like that. I'm just saying, obviously. It's helpful if you can make your comments so I understand what you're trying to say. But thank you for that, Paris. No apology needed, mate. No apologies. But top man, thank you, Paris. And 18 SWFC 67 saying, good, Dave. I'm great, thank you. Awesome. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Right, guys. The game is pretty much done. We're on 87 minutes. It's currently MK Dons 1. Crawley 4, 7-1 on aggregate. That doesn't make good reading, does it? 7-1 on aggregate. Davey saying, hello, Paris. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. So, yeah, 7-1 on aggregate. We're just coming up to 88 minutes gone. So I'm going to nip away, guys, for a second, and I'm going to come back and show you what a Shire Bite looks like. I'll be back in a second, guys. You guys be the first fan dinners to see a Shire Bite. As I say, I nicknamed it after my lovely lady because she's a big fan of Lord of the Rings. So, and she's small as well. So I nicknamed it a Shire Bite, and it's stuck ever since. So I'll be back in a sec, guys. I'm going to show you guys what a Shire Bite looks like. As you will be the first fan dinners to get an exclusive look at a Shire Bite. Be back in a sec, guys. Oh, can you believe it? Crawley have scored another one. 5-1 now on the night. That makes it 8-1 on aggregate. Crawley with a late goal to add to the humiliation for MK Dons. Uh, Jamie is saying, Sean, I tell everyone, three best teams last season, then three bad teams gone down to each other. We try the best, but never happened. Yeah, I don't think. I think you guys need a different manager, Jamie. To be fair, mate, I think you guys need a manager with some Premier League experience, or at least an ambitious manager. Um, Sean is saying, I understand, Jamie, bro. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Top man. Loving the positive vibes. Um, Dave is saying, a Shire bite. Yep, I've got one right here. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. We're nearly on full time here. Just wait for the full time whistle and then I'll show you. Jamie is saying, Sean, big one, though, next season, two Vs, second Vs, six, mate. Can't wait for it, pal. Yeah, he's looking forward to the Steel City derby. Jamie saying, Dave, I know Shire bites. Yeah, well, we're 30 seconds away from the full-time whistle here, guys, so I'll show you in a second. Paris saying all three teams, what went up are coming down. Yep, you're right, Paris. They are, mate. They are. They need to improve more to try and come back and have another go. 18 SWFC 67 saying, I can't wait for Steel City Derby. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. It'll be a great, cracking fixture that. There goes the full-time whistle. Jamie saying, Sean, where you going? Where you go drinking? And Jamie saying, Sean, I go in Penny Black sometimes. All right, fair enough. Pub called the Penny Black. Paris saying, all three teams, what went up, went when UK are coming back down, guys, from the Premiership. Premier League, Premiership, Scottish League, mate. Premier League is English League. But yeah, I heard you earlier before, mate. Thank you for that, Paris. Appreciated, mate. SWFC 67 saying, Jamie, I go to Rawson's in Hillsborough. All right. Interesting. Jamie saying, Sean, you've been the ball. You've been the ball in before. Okay. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap up the show in a second, but before I do, I'm going to show you guys what a Shire bite looks like. As the game is finished, and it's finished 5-1 on the night to Crawley, 8-1 on aggregate. Embarrassing scoreline for MK Dons in a playoff final. But it is what it is, guys. But as I said, going to wrap up the show now. But before I do, here's what a Shire bite looks like, guys. That is a Shire bite. Hope you guys can see that. Hold it closer to the camera. So it's basically cake with jam and a special cream that my missus makes. And then obviously sprinkle with flour. And they are awesome, guys. They are absolutely awesome. Hopefully you guys can see that better. If you look, they're actually in a square. They're not round. They're actually in a square. Quite unique because it's kind of like similar to fairy cakes, but obviously not exactly the same. My missus adds her own special cream in with a bit of jam, and they're absolutely delicious, guys. But hopefully, one day you guys might get to try one in the future. So I'll read out the final few comments and then I'm going to wrap up the show. But yeah, hopefully you guys getting a sneak peek at a Shire bite. Hope you like that. Parry's saying all three teams. Yeah, well, you keep repeating it, mate. You keep repeating it. I don't understand why he keeps repeating the same message. Jamie's saying, come on, guys. I want to see it. Well, there you go, Jamie. As I say, they're really nice. It's square, like I say, square, rounded on top. It's the filling inside that makes them special, guys. Absolutely lush, Really nice. As I say, hopefully I'll be meeting you guys potentially one day in the future, and you might get to try one. So, yeah, thank you, that Jamie. Top stuff, mate. Sean, Sean is saying, "Where's ball in Jamie? Where's ball in Jamie?" And Jamie saying, "Look at that, looks nice." Thank you for that, Jamie. Top man. Hopefully, as I say, you guys might get to try one day. Thank you, Jamie. I'm sure my lovely lady appreciates your kind words. Top man. Thank you, Jamie. And Jamie's saying, "Sean in Hillsborough." Awesome. And Dave is saying, "I'll send you my address, guys, for some shave ice." Well, like I say, Dave, you never know, mate. You might get to try one in the future. But thank you for that, Dave. I hope that one day in the future I get to meet up with some of you guys. So if I do, I'll ask my lovely lady if she's got time. That is, I'll ask her to make a batch of shy bites so you guys can try them. Then you'll be sending me messages all the time. Can I have some more shy bites? Because they're nice. Parry's saying, sorry, bye. No worries, Paris. Thank you for being with us, mate. Best wishes to you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, mate. Stay safe and well, and enjoy. As I say, hope you enjoy the rest of the sunshine and the weekend ahead. Top man, thank you, Paris. Take care, mate. Best wishes to you. And Jamie saying, in a bit, Paris. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Nice one. You guys are absolutely amazing. Top class, as always, from you guys that are regular fan dinners. So, yep, I'm going to wrap up the show here, guys. Not really much point me going over the stats, really, is there, for this game? The score line says all you need to know. So, yep. Paris is saying, I'll be back on tomorrow. Well, it'll be a pleasure to have you with us, Paris. Enjoy the rest of your night, mate. Thank you for being with us, top man. And yeah, hopefully see you tomorrow if you've got time, mate. But thank you for that, Paris, top man. Jamie saying, great live, Gaz, pal, and everyone in the chat. Be safe, everyone. Catch up soon. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. Thank you, mate. Been a pleasure, as always, having your conversation and company. Best wishes to you and Megan, mate. Enjoy what's left of your Saturday evening. I hope you have a nice day tomorrow, mate. Hope the weather stays good so you can get that decking finished. And then you don't have to be worrying about trying to go back to it in a week or two when the weather's better. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the weather stays good for you tomorrow, mate. But thank you for that, Jamie. As I say, always a pleasure having your conversation and company. Best wishes to you and Megan, mate. Stay safe and well. Look after yourselves and hopefully see you again in the next couple of days if you're not too busy. Obviously, I know you're going to be busy tomorrow doing that decking. So thank you, Jamie. Take care, mate. Stay safe. Top man. And Dave is saying, thanks, Gaz, Stevie, and the usual suspects, fan dinners. Take care, all. Thank you very much, Dave. You are an absolute star. And thank you for being with us, Dave. Always enjoy your conversation and company, mate. Best wishes to you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening, mate. Stay safe and well. And hope the weather stays good for you as well tomorrow, mate, so that you get some sunshine before the rain comes back. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend, Dave. Top man. Stay safe and well, mate. And thank you very much for your kind words to everybody, all you guys that are regular fan dinners. Thank you, Dave. Take care, mate. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Go and spend a little bit of time with my lovely lady and get rested up for tomorrow. It's a more important game tomorrow. But yeah, for me for tonight, that's it, guys. Thank you very much to all you guys that are regular fan dinners. Big shout out to all you guys, Dave, Jamie, Paris, and Sean, SWFC 67. Obviously, and also I mentioned to, I need to scroll up to remind me his account name because it's a bit of a mouthful, in it. Make sure I don't get it wrong. Pitch Side with the Parts, that's it. Big shout out to Pitch Side with the Parts as well. So thank you, guys. It's been a pleasure as always. Best wishes to you. Dave with the final word saying, you're welcome, guys. Have a lovely lie-in in the morning. Well, thank you very much, Dave. Appreciated, top man. Thank you, mate. Loving it. Thank you, Dave. And same to you as well, mate. Same to you. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Stay safe and well. Have a good rest of your Saturday nights, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you guys either tomorrow or later in the week. But for me, for now, guys, that's it. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again